the safe pest control products. That is the green. I know most of you, how many of us in the, who are agro dealers here? I know we have some agro dealers, those who are dealing with agro-based business. You'll see that all those pest control products that we are using, they have a color band. So we used to have a red, yellow, blue, and green. They are arranged according to color band. Zile dawa zilizoandikwa pale madukani kwa Agrofet, ukiangalia pale chini kuna rangi tofauti tofauti, na hizo rangi tofauti tofauti ndio inaashiria dawa unatumia, maybe utatumia kwa siku ngapi. Sasa unapojua hiyo, that the chemicals we are using are color coded. How many of you knew that? Very few. So from today, just know that once you purchase a chemical, we normally have a band round at the base of that bottle. So just check. So you see that, let's say maybe a produce is almost mature or you are harvesting. So there are some chemicals that you are not supposed to use because of the harvesting period. So there's what we call the PHI. Who knows what it means? PHI.
Farmer.
Correct. So let's say those who are doing leafy vegetables or maybe tomatoes or something. At the harvesting stage, you need to use a safe product because we are taking it to the market. So that's why we are here today. And also, FAO is committed to this to ensure that by the time we get to 2028, 2030, every farmer should be using a product that is safe in food production. And I believe we are the pioneers actually. And we are happy that this product of ours that our post is going to talk about is original, and you'll get to hear more about it. So FAO is committed to sustainable production and reduce reliance on toxic chemicals or pesticides. Sasa, and you saw that they are working in collaboration with WHO. So, what do we mean by sustainable crop production? We mean that we need to take care of our environment, our soils, okay? So that at least we continue realizing the production that we anticipate. So you'll realize that the highly toxic chemicals have been phased out. So slowly we are moving from down that to the yellow color band, and we'll remain with the blue color band, eventually to green. So the future is organic. That is why we are here today. The future is by show of hands. How many are supporting that the future is organic? I believe that. Clap for yourself. You people are both of alive. Thank you so much. So the future is organic because sure. Because how many of you normally test the vegetables that you have bought from the market, whether they are safe? No one does it. Our government agencies also are not doing it. We don't have enough regulations. And since we have this product that will for the future and to our farmers. Because if you buy an organic product, you're supporting a farmer somewhere else. in a different location from, because organic products we are using natural raw materials to produce, especially the pest control products. So if you choose to buy organic, like our product AGRIPEST, you'll be supporting a farmer who produce the raw material that we are using to produce our product. So by choosing organic, we support farmers directly, and since we buy these materials from farmers. And maybe if I may ask, I know majority of us here are farmers. What are the needs of a farmer? I know you have needs. And one of them we know is, that's why we are here. One of them is knowledge and education. That's how. Then access to resources. Resources like quality seeds, quality fertilizer, quality pest control products, maybe machinery, then also support services you need. Sindio? Kuna support tunapata from extension officers and maybe other private companies. I know we have people from the government. They'll speak about it. I know we're getting support from them, extension officers, and also environment sustainability is very key. Because a farmer, you need to ensure that the soil that you are using is enough, rich with nutrients that will help you produce enough food. Then also market access. You must need the market. You saw our government trying to come up with this industrial aggregation part, so that at least once we aggregate our produce, we can get good bargaining power and have good market access. Then finally, a farmer needs affordable farm inputs. That's how. And I believe one of them is here with us today. We know that the major challenge that farmer is facing is pest control and issues to do with what? Resistance. So once the product has developed resistance, you'll find that your cost of production will be increasing over time. And today we as Kapi, we are happy to announce to you that a solution has been found and it is here with us. Some of you have tested, you will hear from them. And without much further ado, I'd like to thank all of you for listening to me, and I really appreciate for your time. I'll hand over back the mic to our MD so that he continues with the presentation of the reason as to why we are here. Sindio? Asanteni sana kwa kunisikiza. Nashukuru. Thank you so much. Welcome.
Thank you. As Edward is sorting out the next presentation, I just want to ask you a question. You all put your hands up to say that the future is organic. Why not the present? Why? 1 second.
Just right now.
So the present is organic. Can I tell you what I think the reason is? I think that for farmers, when you think about organic inputs, you think high price. Is that correct? So that's problem number one. You also think that the efficacy no one agrees? Do you agree? generic requirements. You agree? Thank you, sir. With AGRIPEST, and we'll go through it in detail, we have completely turned the tables. So instead of high price, we give you low price. Does that deserve a clap? Instead of low efficacy, we give you high efficacy. So that as you leave this room today, you should understand that Kapi's 6 years of research have presented you with a proper solution that allows you in the present to start to look at organic. Yeah? Thank you. You can see the tagline that we've got for AGRIPEST. Could you read that for us? No. Farm better. Farm better, live longer. Farm better, live longer. It's probably already too late for a lot of us in this room. We've been imbibing, eating residues, poison, for so many years that a lot of us will contract whatever it is we contract. I'm not going to be too glum today. But from our children, we've got the opportunity to stop feeding them poison. So Kapi wants you, once you've heard about AGRIPEST, and once you've tried AGRIPEST and seen that what I'm about to tell you is the truth, we want you all to join with Kapi in its agricultural biopesticide revolution. Will you do that? Yeah? Yes? Yes, yes, yes. Good. AGRIPEST is a safe, effective, and natural pest management solution that is pocket friendly. We're going to start to go through the individual points now. I want to start by telling you what the active ingredient is. Hello? Is for this new product. It is Croton megalocarpus. We've put local vernacular names there. What we do is we collect the nuts, we cold press the nuts to get the croton oil. We then put the croton oil through a fairly fancy but totally organic process to clean it and to get it so that its efficacy is high, and then we formulate it into a product. So the beauty of that is that Croton megalocarpus are found where? In the UK, just found in Kenya, Tanzania, little bit of Uganda, Somalia. So this is an indigenous tree that is ours. This is not imported active, this is Kenyan active. So as our demand for this nut and the oil rises and rises as this product becomes more and more popular, we will want all of you to plant Croton megalocarpus trees. Yeah? So, we buy from Kenyan farmers. We, as a Kenyan Nakuru-based company, make the product. We then sell to Kenyan farmers. You like that? Totally Kenyan. I want to share with you something that gives everyone at Kapi a huge amount of pleasure. I've told you already, 6 years of research. Not just Kapi, but Kapi working together with an institution called Kew Gardens. Now, Kew Gardens is the foremost plant institution in the world. They preside scientists, chemists, and they have worked with Kapi on Croton megalocarpus. And what we have achieved is that we are the first company with the first product in the world to use Croton megalocarpus as a natural, safe, active ingredient for use in an insecticide. Good. Do you think that's exciting? Yes. So do I. So, just go through our credentials. You know that Kapi is a company that is high quality. So of course, we're properly registered, we're properly certified. So let's just go through that so that you all are comfortable. We're PCPB registered. Yep. So we've gone through all the tests, the tox studies, the efficacy, the 18 months that it took to get registration with the PCPB. We said that this product is 100% natural and organic. You've all heard of Kilimo High. Kilimo High is? Do you know what Kilimo High is? Madam? It's all about using natural and organic. So if you've not got it on your farm, buy it from Kapi. Yeah? Have you lost my signal? So Kilimo High covers organic farming, inputs and farmers in Kenya and Tanzania. The big global dog is a company called EcoCert. Now, EcoCert verifies and certifies your product globally. So, AGRIPEST has got European, American, Japanese certification through EcoCert. Why is that important to a smallholder farmer in Nakuru? Well, simply, it means that you can grow product and sell to an export company knowing that you will have zero residues. Yeah? Zero residues. Now, we talked about residues. Residues are poison. Let's just go through that in a little bit more depth, just so we have clear understanding. AGRIPEST is a zero residue product after 24 hours. 24 hours, not 24 days, 24 hours. That means that if you were to spray your crop today, you harvest tomorrow. Good? Worth a clap? So 24 hour and zero residue. Chemicals have longer residues. Yeah? You all know about PHI? Do you know about PHI? Who knows what PHI is? So every label with every chemical or biopesticide shows on that label the PHI. So if it's a 1-day PHI, which is what AGRIPEST is, that means you spray today, harvest tomorrow. Yeah? Chemicals have varying PHIs. The absolute best chemical delivers a PHI of 3 days. 3. That's 3 times the length of AGRIPEST. And that's the very best. Now, the way it works is very simple. If you want a cheap chemical from your local AGRIPEST, then cheap chemical, high PHI. Yeah? Do you get that? So when you buy that dower for 150 bob, and you think, wow, that's a bargain. It's a bargain because you are buying a bottle full of pure poison. Yeah? Let me talk you through what I mean. If you've got a chemical with, let's say, a 24-day PHI, and some chemicals are 90 days PHI. 90 days, 3 months. Yeah? Let's focus on 24 days. So that means you spray today, and tomorrow it will start to degrade. Little bit. The next day a little bit more, next day a little bit more, and so on, so that from being highly poisonous on day 1, by the time you get to 24 days, it's safe. Yeah? Now I want you all to put your hands on your hearts here, and I want people to tell me, do they keep a diary so that when they spray a 24-day PHI chemical, that they truthfully do 24 days. If you are one of the few, please put your hand up. Could you all? Yes. 2. Could you all look around the room at how many hands are in the air? Now, everyone that has kept their hand down and is a farmer is responsible for putting residue into other Kenyans' bodies. Do you get that? So it's not a good state of affairs, is it? And I believe, and the 6 years of work is based on this belief, I believe that you do it because the alternatives are so expensive and often their efficacy is really poor. So you, as Kenyan farmers, believe that you have little choice. Is that correct? Yes. So I just want to hammer this residue point a little bit. So we've got 24-day PHI chemical, chemical that is sprayed. And then the crop's ready. And you think, shouldn't have sprayed that dower because it's only 3 days later and the crop's ready. So what do I do? And you think, tell me if I'm wrong, you think, well, there's only me and God that knows what's on that crop. Because residue is invisible, yeah? So you pick your crop, let's say at day 3, yeah? And you sell it to the market, you get your money, you go home, you have a good night's sleep, life continues. For someone else, they've gone to the market, they bought your tomatoes, they bought your cabbage, they bought your sukuma wiki, they're taking it home, they're cooking it, and they're feeding it to their children. I said it degrades with time. So when you first spray it, the poison level is very high. Yeah? At 24 days, it's 0. So if you picked it 3 days after spraying, there is still 21 out of 24 days to go. Yeah? So you still have on that crop 85% of the poison. Do you get that? Would you feed that sort of poison to your children?
No.
No. Would I? No. Do we have a choice? Not until today. If you want to clap, please do feel free. So, this product is 0 residue 1 day PHI, which normally means it's going to be really expensive. Just remember that when we get to the price. The next thing is, well, what does it kill? Yeah. So we've registered it with the PCPB for Tutra absoluta, aphids, and diamondback moth. Is that all it kills? Let me tell you how PCPB works. For every single insect on every single crop, it costs 100,000 shillings registration fee. Okay? So let's look at aphids. If we wanted to register aphids on cabbage, sakuma wiki, maybe mealies, maybe avocados, maybe pawpaw, maybe mangoes, whatever, every single crop, 300,000 shillings. So by the time we've registered aphids on, say, 15 crops, we're at 4.5 million shillings. One insect. So we've registered 3 insects, so we've invested a lot. What else does it work on? I've put up on the screen some figures, and I want to just go through these with you carefully. Now remember what we said earlier, that people are scared that organic, natural, plant-based extract insecticides are expensive and that they don't work well. Let's have a look. Aphids, average mortality. This is Kapi testing with our agronomists, both in the field and in vitro, which is in our laboratory. Aphids, 94% kill rate. I can see half the room didn't clap. Do you just clap when it's 100%? Or am I sending you to sleep? So should we try again? Aphids, 94% kill rate. Thrips, I'll just round it up. Thrips, 82%. 82% on which is just... Hello? One-day PHI with a product that I'll come on to in a minute that has got no resistance. Is this product starting to look like a miracle cure? As Edward sorts out our slight technical hitch, I'm going to call on Charles, who's going to take me to a farmer who has used our product. So, just in case I'm just a salesman, you can listen to a few farmers and the experiences that they have had. Charles, where are we going? Take me over. Mr. Kamani, where am I? For you, sir. So you tried AGRIPEST. Could you please stand up and tell the room your honest understanding of AGRIPEST and how it worked for you on which crop, which pest?
Busia County. So I met Charles like 2 months ago, and he was able to introduce me to this kind of biopesticide. So whenever we are, I told him I have a program that we are starting in a school, and we were thinking of using normally the home-based organic substances like soaking ash, using lab-based urine, and it was a bit a challenge because our structures are not made in a way that we can be able to harvest those products very easily. So I told him, these products will be of much importance to us because we can be able to use them through to our children, because it has no any effect to their skin, and also it is natural. So whenever we are using it with our children, so we shall be very safe. In fact, we shall be more than safe. So I told him that I started it in our greenhouse. And it did very well in diamond bark mold. So yeah, in fact, our cabbages were really, they had really made a lot of branches in our cabbages. So it really did very well. And going forward, I know we have a lot we shall do with him, and we are going to cooperate with him more. Thank you very much for this product. At least we have made our work very easy. Thank you.
So overall, are you happy with the product, or are you delighted with the product?
I'm more delighted.
More delighted. Charles, have we got a second farmer that you'd like to take me to?
Yes, I got a farmer who has used it on tomatoes. This is where I think when Edward was talking about how honest we can be when we are taking our crop to the market, because this is where majority of people are. You're doing tomatoes, and then all of a sudden you realize Marikiti's nyanya imefika 7,000 per crate, and you're like, I can't drop this money, I have to sell it. But people are having a big challenge with tuta absoluta in tomatoes. How many can agree that? Tuta absoluta in tomatoes? Let's hear one farmer who used it on tuta absoluta.
Can I? No problem. I wish I...
Okay. Good afternoon. I'm Mr. Madai. I am from Dodori, but doing my farming in Biopesticide. Wakati tulitembea pale tukiwa kwa masomo ya hai, kuna kitu kilinivutia. Hebu enda nyuma ya hiyo karatasi ya flyer namba 4. Kulingana na uchumi vile huko, tutautorita imetuweza, na nikaona wacha niende nijaribu because of the price. On 29th we had a kilimo hai seminar kwa masomo pale ng'ombe moja ng'ombe wetu Dodori, na tukafundishwa kuhusu hii pesticide ambayo naweza nikaita bila kupure, because I sprayed on I think on which date? The dates on 5th February, that was on a Monday, and then I left kaenda Murang'a, nikarudi jana kwa shamba langu. Tuta absoluta no more. Huko haujaenda ndani sana, so it is the way to go. Tuta absoluta on white fries, I could not see any signs of white fries on my tomatoes. So mimi na recommend when ununue hiyo, kwa
kwa sababu ya namba ngapi? Namba 4. Pocket friendly, this is where we are economic. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Now, Michael, another of our agronomists, could you please choose for me another farmer that you can introduce me to?
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Yes, on my promotion of the product and talking with farmers, I met a wonderful farmer who is doing organic. And we talked about the product, efficacy, and its important towards our life and health issues. The guy really adopted the product and he used it in his organic farm. Mr. Brady can tell us more.
So much. Good afternoon. As for me, mimi ni mkulima wa organic farming. Mimi sitakuwa kufurahia mambo ya chemicals. So mimi ni organic farmer origin. So wakati nilipogundua kuna organic farmer product, hapo nimekuwa nikinunua kutoka China. Imekuwa very expensive. Lakini wakati niligundua kuna product yetu homegrown, nikajaribu. Na mimi ni mkulima organic na nilikuwa nimelima na vegetables na zilikuwa zimevamiwa na aphids. Na wakati tulipopiga dawa ilifanya maajabu. Kwa hiyo mimi nasema hii ni a miracle product which is very economical. So mimi napenda kuiembrace hapo haitatuletea madhara kimwili na kiafya. So mimi nimeshukuru sana.
Miracle product. Now that makes my day. Carol, another one of our agronomists. Have you got a farmer you would wish to introduce to the room?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kapi, and I have a farmer from City Light. We did a trial on orange tree on Deliver, and he's willing to testify. City Light has sent a representative to talk on their behalf. So we have Mr. Alexander.
Asante sana. Bwana asifiwe. Ukisefurahi, si Mungu anafurahi. That's why nimetumia Bwana asifiwe. Ni ukweli, mimi naitwa Alexander. Nafanya na kampuni ya City Delight kwa pale Subuku. Tumekuwa na shida. Ile Kenya amesema tulikuwa na machungwa mchungwa. Tulikuwa umejaa bedbugs, whiteflies. Tumepiga dawa mpaka tukafika mahali tukajipa. Tukauacha huko umekaa. Siku moja she came in our company. As she was walking around, akakuta huo mti. So she talked to my boss. Akona dawa. So my boss told me to like that dawa. Akaniita akasema tujaribu. Na tukaspray huo mti. Na tukaacha. Hiyo Saturday ukakaa Sunday. Monday hakuna mwenye alijali kwenda kule kwa sababu tulikuwa tumekuweka nao. Tuesday my boss came back and he asked, matokeo koje? Tukamwambia ngoja nione. Kwenda kule nilipata mti kwa sawa. Tumedevelop shoots, mti ambao ulikuwa umekaa kwa maji. So nikachukua picha. Niko na picha ambazo zinasatisfy kwamba this chemical works. It really works. I'm confidently 100% kusema kwamba this chemical works. Mimi nilitumia na nilijua inafanya. Na mwisho ningependa kusema hivi kwa sababu nimetuma na kampuni walikusema hapa. Sasa chemical inafanya. Na nyinyi ni wakulima. Tafadhali kule sisi tunatafuta mbegu. So wewe usinunue
broad spectrum. Shall we do 2 more farmers? Are you interested? Michael, have you got another farmer? Yes? Lead me to him or her. Why are all the farmers that we're talking to this side? We need someone this side.
I have a farmer for maize.
Have you? Let's go. Full army work. Oh! Full army work. Where is the farmer? Tony. I'm coming. What, without the whole hall bursting into laughter? No. Tony.
Good afternoon. I'm from my region. I normally do hills and cabbages and maize. But this product worked on me very well because of the fall. It has really affected my farm. But now, the meeting started, I can say, wow, wow. The product, very product.
You said wakaribia mbele ndio. You're good.
Okay, sasa.
Any other farmers who have tried AGRIPEST who want to put their hands up? Michael, we'll come back to you as we wait. We're speaking to a farmer about which pest? George? Empire George. Well, to see with your reserved place for you right at the front, so come with me. The system that Kapi is employing to try and make sure that you farmers have access to AGRIPEST is that we have appointed a number of key distributors, and we have 3 here that we'll introduce you to later. The distributors will supply the AGRIPEST. The intention is that we will get AGRIPEST into every AGRIPEST. So if you have a problem, you will simply contact our agronomist and say which AGRIPEST you need to be stocking, and we'll make sure it's stocked. So George, could I ask you to tell us whitefly on cabbages, is that where we're at?
Jambo, mimi nitatumia Kiswahili. Kwa majina ni George Kayo na mimi ni distributor habari ya radio. Hii product wakati nilielezwa habari yake, kabla sijaiweka kwa kaunta, nilisema ni vizuri mimi mwenyewe niwe na full knowledge kuihusu kabla niuzike wakulima wangu. Kwa hivyo nilichukua sample ya 100 mils 3, nikateremka upande wa Kinamba na nikaweza kupata wakulima wanalima cabbage, wako na cabbage, wako na mahindi na wako na nyanya. So nilianza kwa cabbage kwa sababu ya Diamond Backmore na na kulingana na vile matokeo ile niliweza kupata, nilipiga dawa hiyo mic inakata
Now, if you come to the center, it's going out to the center for some reason.
tunaelewana hapo, si ndio? So nikachukua hiyo product nikasema nitaanza na cabbage, na mkulima wa cabbage nilitoa pale area inaitwa Karani, kwa wale mnaelewa Laikipia, sorry. Na tukapiga dawa, na baada ya siku 3 nikarudi kwa ile shamba na nikapata kazi ni nzuri. Kabla nifikie kwa kabla niende kwa mkulima yule mwingine Charles ambaye ndio agronomist wao kwa hiyo region, akawa na pressure kali sana. Anakuja every morning, kayo tuandike order. Ngamwambia ngoja kwanza, order hatujafika masaa yao order. So nikaenda kwa nyanya, naye ilikuwa na tuta absoluta na white flies. Tukapiga dawa na rate ya 60 mils 20 liters, nikangoja siku 4, nikarudi kwa ile shamba nikakuta kazi imeng'ara. Kwa hivyo kulingana na hiyo matokeo ndio niliweza kutoa LPO, nikasema sasa ni masaa ya kuandika nini, na nikaweza kuweka order bila wasiwasi zaidi ya carton 100, na kwa duka mwezi lete kiasi hiyo kama haujaona uhakika wa. Kwa hivyo naweza shauri wakulima kwamba product, mimi kama agrodealer, kabla nianze kuwapatia nimeshaipitisha kwa mtihani na imepita. Asanteni.
George, thank you very much. When I told you about Kapi, I forgot to mention an interesting point. How many women have we got? Could you just raise your hands if you're a woman? The woman in orange, you're a woman. Put your hand up. Okay, we've got a good representation of women. At Kapi, 80% of our staff are women. 80% plus of our supervisors, middle managers and senior managers are women. Which leads me on to Charles. You've got Susan who wants to talk. Can you find Susan? Susan from Dundori, can I ask you to speak? So that we hear the woman's version. Okay, I think that gives you a flavour. Let's just go back to our little chart. So we talked about full 100%. Let's just go through the other 3 that we missed. Mealy buds, 92.5%. DBM, diamond bag moth, 100%. 100%. You should take a photograph of that screen. Those figures for an organic product are quite simply unbelievable. Yeah? Maybe I should put the price up. No? You want the price low? We want the price low. Our mission is with you guys and guys from every other region of this fine country is to make our food safe. Good mission? Broad spectrum. What does broad spectrum mean? It means that the product kills a lot of pest insects, correct? Edward is going to tell you the price soon. The price is very good. But here's the kicker. The price of AGRIPEST will equal or better the chemicals that you currently buy. If I've got it right, if you've got a problem with tutor, you spray a chemical. If you've got a problem with whitefly, you spray a different chemical, correct? So if you're sorting your tomato out, you've got a problem with tutor, you've got a problem with whitefly, you've got to buy 2 chemicals. With this product, you buy 1. You don't think that's good? You're hiding your facts. You're saving your facts for something better. So when you look at the price that you think, wow, that's good, then remember, it's not good, it's fantastic because it's broad spectrum. The word of warning about AGRIPEST. AGRIPEST is a contact insecticide. So I'm sure all the farmers in here are properly professional farmers who look after their crops. All you need to do is when you apply AGRIPEST, you make sure you spray top and underside. Otherwise, you kill all the insects on the top, and then the ones underneath just walk round the corner the next day and carry on destroying your crop. So just take the time to make sure you spray correctly. Key points so far. Number 1, 100% natural. Number 2, certified organic. Number 3, leaves 0 residues. Number 4, broad spectrum. You've all got those benefits so far. Yes? Yes? Are you falling asleep? You're getting me? Yes? Next point. Massive. 0 resistance from insects. Who's got a problem with resistance to chemicals? Could you put your hands up if you've got an issue with resistance? Only a few people, come on. Who's got an issue with resistance to the chemicals they not a problem? There are no problems. You kept your hand up. You're a naughty man. No, how? You've got a problem. Yes, it is exactly. Because whenever maybe you apply those things, maybe you got a headache or some other way now, you know, what it is. We'll talk about toxicity, which is that. With resistance, I'm talking about a situation where insects develop resistance to chemicals. Now, I'm not going to give you a chemistry lesson. I can if you want, but what I'm going to do is give you an analogy. A chemical is a man-made substance that kills an insect, correct? And what they do is it has one mode of attack. So if we pretend that a chemical is a boxer and an AGRIPEST is a boxer, the chemical attacks, let's say, the tutra absoluta by doing this. It repeatedly attacks the insect in the same way. Do you get it? So in this instance, me as a boxer, I'm punching you in the face. How long does it take you to put your hands up and defend yourself?
I move away from the direction of attack.
Correct. So the insect will, unless you have the very fancy spray program, will defend itself. Yeah. A lot of insects have got flushing mechanisms, this sort of thing. It will defend itself, which means that resistance starts to develop. Okay? AGRIPEST, Croton, has got 6 different esters. 6 different modes of attack. So instead of doing this, it's doing this, it's doing this, it's doing this. It's attacking from 6 different directions. Do you get that? By attacking from 6 different directions, it's virtually impossible for the insect to develop resistance. If you take that and you also add to that the fact that Croton has never, ever, ever been used as an insecticide, those pesky insects simply do not know what has hit them. So, the application rate for AGRIPEST is 3 mils per litre. Because there's no resistance, that's 3 mils per litre today. In 3 months, you'll still be using 3 mils per litre. In a year's time, you'll still be using 3 mils per litre. And if God is kind, in 10 years, or 20 years, or 30 years, you'll still be using 3 mils per litre. Thank you. With a chemical, you start off at 1 mil, you see it doesn't work. You're very quickly up to 2 mils, 3 mils, 4 mils, correct? So the price of your chemical keeps going up. friendly. Now, Edward's going to tell you prices in just a minute or two, because this product is properly pocket friendly. But we've decided that for the first 6 months, we're going to make it even better by putting in a special launch price so that you will all rush out and try it. And that's all we ask. We just simply ask that you all try AGRIPEST. If you try it and you don't like it, don't use it. If you try it and love it, then use it. How much can you use this product? It doesn't need to be part of a spray program. No resistance. So you can, if you wish, you can spray your crop from seedling right up to the day before harvest without incorporating a spray program, simply because there is zero resistance. Is that good? Edward, time for the prices.
Thank you so much. And now go straight to the prices, as our MD has said. We have all the sizes actually, from the smallest up to the 20-liter pack that you see here. So maybe I'll start with the 20-liter going this way.
No, start with
So, let me start with the smallest size that we have. We have a small pack of 50 mils. But since we have gotten some feedback from farmers because of the issues with the pumps that we are using, we are going to change it to 60 mils. At least it will be a one pump. This one pump, we are going to get it at 135 shillings from the AGRIPEST.
You don't like that?
Then we have the following, which will be for 2 pumps. We are going to adjust it as well. You'll get it at 170 shillings. Then we have the 250 pack. You'll get it at 350 shillings. At any AGRIPEST near you, 350 shillings to the farmer. Then we have the 500 mils. This one you'll get it at 615 shillings at any AGRIPEST. Isn't it cheap? For our farmers. Then we have the 1 liter pack. This one you are going to get it at 1,090 bob, 1090. Then we have the 5 liter pack. This 5 liter you are going to get it at 4,460. Then for farmers who have maybe large tracts of land, for the 20 liter you get it at 19,040 shillings. So that will be enough. Now so sindio? Na ni nzuri kwa mboga ambazo tunapanda, sindio? Nashukuru sana. So ukienda kwa AGRIPEST ambayo karibu nawe, unaweza kupata AGRIPEST kwa hiyo bei ambayo nimekupa. Na pengine ukipata kwa bei tofauti, tuko na agronomist wetu ama tunaita bwana shamba ambao wanatembelea kila sehemu. So watawapa namba zao, kisha unaweza wasiliana na yeye ambaye anasimamia hiyo leo. utamweleza. Maybe nenda kwa duka fulani nikapata nimeuziwa hii bei, sio bei mlikuwa mmetangaza. Alafu kisha yeye atashughulikia kutoka hapo. Tunataka wakulima wapate AGRIPEST kwa bei ambayo ni nafuu, ili tuweze kufanya nini? Tubaki na pesa kwa mfuko, si ndio? Si namna hiyo? Asanteni sana.
Thank you. Just a couple of small little things before I finish. Mammalian toxicity. Another of those very polite terms. Who can tell me what mammalian toxicity means? Anyone know? Should I tell you? Mammalian toxicity is the very fancy global phrase for the amount that a human or a mammal is being poisoned by the product. Mammalian toxicity. So remember it when you see mammalian toxicity and it says high or medium. That means it poisons you. That's simple. With AGRIPEST, mammalian toxicity, or the amount it poisons you, is negligible. It's very, very low. Fractionally above if you sprayed yourself with water. As farmers, and just have a show of hands for all the farmers. If you're a farmer, farmers, you get hit in two ways, because I've already explained to you that when you use chemicals and you harvest soon, you're poisoning yourself. You're poisoning your children, yeah? And you all get that. What happens when you're spraying your crop? When you spray your crop, you get spray drift, don't you?
You inherit farm and farm ball on your wood.
So when you're spraying your harmful chemical or your medium harmful chemical, you're getting it on your skin, in your eyes, up your nose, in your mouth, and it's poison. It's poison. And we've simply lost sight of the fact that we're handling poisons on our food. So farmers, when you're looking at a safe alternative, it's not just for the food you eat. It's also so you and your family, when you're spraying, you don't get poisons on yourself and in yourself. Is that clear? Yeah? So, if I race back to the front, let's just go through a very quick recap of the benefits of this product. And I think you'll agree the benefits are many. Yeah? Broad spectrum. It kills lots of different insects. Zero residue. Very safe for farmers to use. Completely new active ingredient. So zero insect resistance. Fully certified organic. It can be used at all stages of the crop growth, from seedling through to harvest. It can be used on all types of crops for a wide range of pests, and it's pocket friendly. Walk with Kapi as we try to transform the lives of Kenyans through safe food. Can I ask, who is with Kapi and who wants to walk with Kapi as we move forward to a world where our food is safe? Wow. On that note, my thanks for your time. As I said earlier, all we want is for you to just buy, at some point over the next few weeks, a little sample and test it. Just see if it works. See if it transforms your life. If it does, then support us. Yes, sir. Thank you.
What solution do you have for nematodes?
Not AGRIPEST. Nematodes are soil-borne. This is a contact insecticide. So my apologies, but AGRIPEST will not solve that problem. Okay? Apologies. Okay. Yes, sir.
We would also produce a product for grain storage on the windows.
Let me tell you, Kapi is very hard at work. We employ 8 chemists. We have a big research department. We are looking at natural fungicides. We're looking at a natural nematicide. We're looking at natural products for use in grain storage and in storage in general. Over the next 3 or 4 years, you will see other really good Kapi products coming to your aid.
Thank you so much, our MD. Round of applause, please. Now, we also have some important guests around, and we give them time. But we also want to recognize our partners who we invited as well. Those who will ensure that you get AGRIPEST at your local nearest agrovets. So we are working with the distributors, we are working with agrovets, and we would like to call them in front so that we award them with certificates. Then you get to know where you get this product from.
give us problems are just the way they were highlighted there. We have the aphids. Aphids are a big problem in a number of crops, cabbages, kales, and many other crops, beans, and sometimes a farmer can lose even up to 100% just because of those pests. We have white flies. White flies are a big problem. Kwanza, if you wear yellow, they'll just follow you. And that is one of the pests which I think have really become resistant to most of the pesticides that we have. So when I saw it in the list there, and I think it was coming to, the key was how much for white flies? Can you remember? It was written here. 92.2. Isn't that good news, our farmers? So I'm very excited about this product from what we have had. The other pest is fall armyworm, 100%. Wakulima wa mahindi mko hapa? Si fall armyworm imekuwa headache. Sasa tuko na something which can help us. But the only way that we'll know it is actually true is when we try it, isn't it? Saa hizi tumeambiwa. So let's go and try it in our farms and see whether what we are being told is actually what is happening. So as a county, we also supporting IPM. We want farmers to use integrated pest management and particularly use safer pest control products. That one we are really emphasizing as a county, and we have trained IPM champions. I don't know whether there are some IPM champions from Nakuru County who are here. I think I've seen some. Yeah, we have these young people who are promoting integrated pest management, and there will be some of them who will promote this product even within the farmers that they have within their places. We are also saying that pesticide should not be sprayed by anybody. For us ladies, it is not even advised. So we have trained young men called spray service providers who will spray for you at a small fee. So wale wakulima wako hapa, especially the female farmers and the ones who are a bit older, 45 and above, let's not do the spraying. Let's give that job to the young people. Si tutakuwa tunahusisha vijana kwa kilimo. Yeah, and then we will all be safe. So I think I'll not talk much. We also have plant clinics. When you have an issue with your plants, if they are sick, you should go to a plant doctor. We have trained plant doctors and we have plant clinics all over the county. So mdudu mmea yako ikuwa mgonjwa, enda kwanza kwa plant doctor akwambie shida ni nini kabla hujaenda kwa agro dealer. That way we'll be helping our health. So I think I don't have much. I'm very excited about this, and I hope that you'll give us some. We tried our showground and even the ATC, which is a demonstration site where we have farmers visiting every time. I think that is all. Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Asante sana kutoka kwa Wizara ya Kilimo. Then also I invited someone from Agriculture Sector Development Program. Kama amefika Bwana Muhiu Odiai, please say something kidogo because your programs are very important to our farmers.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon. My name is Karanje. County Government of Nakuru, Minister of Agriculture. But we have a program we call the Agriculture Sector Development Program, whereby we promote three varieties, which is one of it is paladram, cow milk and fish. But our goal is to improve productivity, and we cannot be able to improve productivity if we cannot be able to look on the environment. So we have been looking issues on green growth technologies, issues on climate smart technologies, so that we can be able to have an environment that can be able to support our future generation. So I know with these chemicals now, the environment will be kept safe, isn't it? Yes. Our farmers will also be safe, isn't it? And then we know with the future. Thank you very much.
Yes, there's something that the director forgot. Maybe I'll kidogo.
Poleni, kuna kitu muhimu sana nimesahau kuambia. Na mtu alisema hapa usichukue good product na mmea hapo umechukua mbegu mbaya na nini. So tuko na fertilizer kwa NCPB, kuna ile subsidized fertilizer iko available at the NCPBs, na pia kama county tutazileta fertilizer katika stores kwa karibu na nyinyi. Tuko na around 20 stores, na kuregister unaweza kuregister na hii namba *616*3#. Wale hawajakuwa registered, register nayo *616*3#. Sawa, asanteni. Mujiandikishe, lazima uanze mmea kuwe na nguvu. Asanteni.
Arudie namba.
Okay, number is
Asante sana kutoka kwa Wizara ya Kilimo. Alafu kabla sijaendelea zaidi, tuko na agronomist wetu, ningeomba pia wakuje mbele, ambao tunafanya na wao, watawatembelea nyinyi kama wakulima. Our agronomist. Hello. All our agronomists, please come forward, so that at least the farmers can get to know you. You give your contacts to them, so that in case of any issue they can reach out. Please. All our agronomists, please. Kapi, Mary, where are you? So I'll start with the gentlemen. They can introduce themselves, the areas they operate in, and maybe give you their contacts, so that you, in case of any challenge, you can reach out to them. Thank you.
Thank you. Jina naitwa Charles Kiboi. Kiboi KIB. Najua iko mara mbili, lakini yote huwa naitwa Kiboi, yote nakubali. Wale wakulima wote wako kuanzia Subukia, ukienda pande hiyo ya Laikipia, hadi ya Nyahururu, watu wa Nyandaro, kuna mahali tumekutania Nyandaro wa kuteremka hivyo kwenda mpaka Mailo ile huko ukabila wetu Nyeri. Mara Romuruti, ukitafuta utanipata huko. Na aziono Laikipia ndio. Na wale tunalima ngano. Sasa tumepata suluhisho ya organic, si ndio? Na wale tunalima viazi tuko pale. Kuna wale tuko na mboga, sukuma, all those wale tunalima mishiri, French beans. Si tuko huko? Kwa hivyo ukitaka namba yangu ya simu nitakupatia leo, andika hapo. Namba yangu ya simu ni 0721 101 555. Naweza nipigia simu ama unitumie message tujadiliane. Kama uko na challenge kwa shamba, tunakuja tutaangalia, then tujue vile tutaeneza hiyo injili. Si ni mzuri? Wangapi wamefurahia? Asante sana, asante.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon once more. Kwa majina ni Michael Owira. Na cover area kutoka Gilgil, Naivasha, Sop Kinangop, Njulel, Narok. Hivyo. So mkulima yote mwenye ako hiyo region kutoka Gilgil mpaka Maimayu ama mpaka Njulel, ukinipigia utanazipata. Ama ukiwa na any challenge in terms of maybe pest control ama uko na any issue na hiyo product au umeona kama unaitaka, unaweza nifikia mimi mwenyewe, ama unataka pale unaipata kama agrovet iko karibu na wewe, unaweza nipigia alafu nakwambia pale unaweza ipata. Kwa wenye unaweza nipigia, namba yangu ni 07 19 15 93 90. Naweza rudia tena 0719 15 93 90. So kwa wale wakulima kutoka hiyo side ama kuna shamba hiyo side, unaweza patana, unaweza nita kwa shamba, tukuje tuone shida iko wapi, alafu tujadiliane, alafu tupane mawaidha together. Sawa sawa? Sawa, asanteni.
Habari yenu? My name is Kari Wamboi. Mimi ni agronomist Nakuru. Nakuru nikimaanisha Nakuru namaanisha town. Njoro. Sorry. Okay. My name is Kari Wamboi. Mimi ndio agronomist upande wa Nakuru, Njoro, Elbagon, Molo, Egerton, and also some parts of Olenguroni pia, Kiptangich, all those areas, and also parts of Baringo, Kabarak, Mogotio, all the way up to Marigat, and also Eldamaravine. So mkiwa na shida lolote ama mkitaka kufika kwa duka yenye mnaweza pata AGRIPEST, you can reach me through, my number is 07 20 49 16 99. Asanteni sana kwa kuja. 07 20 49 16 99. Kuna mwenye ajaandika?
Bwana Michael atafika pande ya huko, na namba yako ni 0719 15 93 90. Bwana Michael, kama uko hiyo area Maunaro, kama ni mkulima kutoka pande ya huko, utawasiliana naye. Maunje na ambayo iko near to Njoro. So dada yetu hapa Kari atafika pande ya huko, kwa wale ambao wako pande ya Maunje, si ndio? Kama kuna mkulima pengine unataka eneo ambalo halijatajwa hapa, ni vizuri unatuambia ndo tujue hawa agronomist wetu, wataalamu wetu wa shambani wataweza kukufikia. Sawa sawa? Tuko pamoja? So nafikiria nitashukuru sana, na tuko na ambaye ni host siku ya leo, atasema jambo.
Mimi lazima mtanisalimia na design. Sawa? Sawa? Aya, pharmacy. 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 AGRIPEST A. AGRIPEST A. Organics A. Organics A. Safe food A. Safe food A. Our future is really bright with AGRIPEST Organic. I am super excited to stand before you this afternoon. Do you know why? You really don't know how excited I am. The main reason is because I can see so many familiar faces that are looking at me right now. It seems like I've never been in a crowd like this before. And I'm seeing so many familiar faces and unfamiliar faces at the same time. That means I am excited, I am pleased, and I'm so very, very grateful. And the main reason is because I feel honored. Kapi Limited feels honored for you accepting this invitation and for you accepting honoring the invitation from our managing director. Thank you very much. So I will introduce myself. My name is Mary Wanyoike. I also have a middle name. Middle name is Kabengi, but we have a Kikuyu vernacular pronunciation of that name. Is anyone who knows the meaning of the name and the pronunciation? Do you have that person? This person is smiling so much. Let's see how you pronounce the name and the meaning of the name. Tell us your name and explain the meaning of my name.
Hello everyone. Yeah, her name is Kafegi. Yeah, in Kikuyu. Kafegi ni mundu wa kunyitaniria hamwe na gucokania hamwe na kuhota kuiga kindu ki mubango-ini.
Because our MP doesn't understand the vernacular language, I think I'd explain better. Kabengi means someone who brings people together, make sure that we work together, and also Kafegi is a small bank where you can keep your money. And you know why I'm in Kapi Limited? To ensure we sell to you the qualified products and then we keep your money safely to our company. And the meaning of keeping the money safe to our company, because we are growing the company and also it caters for the staffs of the company. It also enlarges the company in so many ways. Sawa. So Mimi, I am in charge of sales and the manager of sales in Nakuru region. And as you've seen, that is my team. They are agronomists, and I'm very excited because they have told you where they're coming from. I cover in all those areas. So in case you need anything, you can call Mary anywhere you are, anytime you want. If you can't find them, but you see, they are always present. They are always ready to serve you, and I'm always ready to serve you. So thank you very much for coming to this event, and also expect a little more goodies. I know you're very hungry right now. You need to fill your stomach with food. AGRIPEST there? Yeah. AGRIPEST, thank you very much.
Your phone number.
Yeah. That is very much important. I know I can see so many familiar faces, but let me just give you my number. And you know yesterday was Valentine. So I know no one will call me right now to say, oh, can you be my Valentine? I'm very sure no one. So my number is 07 20 64 80 20. 07 20 64 80 20. I have another number which will never miss me out. And it's also the company's number. 0795 111 008. I'll be ready always to serve you people. Thank you so much, my people.
Asanteni sana, makofi kwake tafadhali. Now without much further ado, we are coming closer to the end of our program, and we'd like now to do the official launch of the product. And DJ mziki kidogo. Kia tabaki sasa, tunataka kufanya official launch. Tunataka tufanye official launch sasa, alafu kisha tupate chakula cha mchana. Lakini kabla niendelee, wangapi sisi wote ni Wakristo hapa? Si ndio? Wengi ni Wakristo. Nani anaweza kusomea Bible verse kutoka kwa kitabu cha Isaiah 43 verse 18? Anyone? Isaiah 43:18. Anyone? Mwenye anasomea Isaiah 43:18. Kuna yote amepata? Isaiah 43:18. Tusikie hata Mwenyezi Mungu anasema nini kuhusu AGRIPEST, si ndio? Hii imeidhinishwa hii. Some tafadhali.
Remember ye not the former things, let consider the old of the things of old. Kwa Kiswahili, Isaiah 43 verse 18. Isaiah 43 verse 18 inasema, remember ye not former things, neither consider the things of old. Kwa Kiswahili, msiyakumbuke mambo ya kwanza, wala msiyatafakari mambo ya zamani. Amen.
Amen. Makofi tafadhali kwake. Ndio nasema, remember the okay. Another version. Forget the former. To focus na nini? AGRIPEST. Ndio. Simama hata Mwenyezi Mungu amekubali. Forget the former chemicals. Sawa, mimi hiyo ndio kitu nataka mtoke na hapa siku leo. Sababu ukienda kwa agro ukifika, wewe kumbuka tu Isaiah 43:18. Sisi ni Wakristo. Sawa na mnaelewa, asanteni sana. So nataka tufanye official launch. Na DJ wetu tunatupatia muziki kidogo. Tuko na hao timu yetu kutoka Kapi, DJ. Tupe muziki kidogo. Alafu kisha baadaye tukate keki official. Namna hiyo, DJ yako wapi tafadhali?
Try the new nice and lovely Flawless Bio Body Oil. 9 out of 10.
My DJ, you let us down. Watu wako tayari bana. DJ, wapi muziki?
Kupata
Now let's officially launch our AGRIPEST on a count of 3. We are going to start. 3, 2. Tuende pamoja, nataka tuhesabu pamoja. On a count of 3, 3, 2, 1, 0. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Now the product is officially launched. Kwa wale wakulima ambao mtahitaji, wenye wanataka kwenda na dawa siku ya leo nyumbani, dawa iko hapa. Officially, wale wanahitaji dawa mtaipata hapa, bei hiyo hiyo, sawa na kwa madukani, bei hiyo hiyo. Na pia tuko na keki. Tukate keki. DJ yako wapi? Kuna keki pia anakuwa kwa onje hapa. Keki kwa wapi tafadhali? DJ tupe muziki. Tupe muziki DJ. Tuko na keki hapa. Lazima tusherekee. Sasa this product is from Kapi County, so we have to do it properly. So lazima tuonyeshe kwamba wale ambao walikosa kuhudhuria siku ya leo wamekosa jambo muhimu, lakini wale ambao wamefika hapa siku ya leo, ukirudi kule nyumbani, maeneo yenu ya makazi yenu, mahali mnakaa, wafunze wale ambao hawaweza kupata nafasi siku ya leo kuhusu nini AGRIPEST, na tubadilishe jinsi ambavyo tunafanya kilimo yetu. Dawa ni AGRIPEST, bei nafuu kwa mkulima. Changamoto zote zile zote wakulima wanapitia kuhusu mambo ya wadudu ambao wanaathiri mimea yetu, suluhisho imepatikana, na imepatikana kutoka Nakuru County. Kwa hivyo nina matamanio na azimio langu ni kwamba wakulima wote haswa wa Nakuru County and Environment, wale wa Nakuru County, hiyo Nakuru County ndio county ambayo inakuza chakula ambayo inalisha nchi yetu ya Kenya. Unajua hivyo kweli? Mnajua hivyo kweli? Wakulima, nyinyi ni watu muhimu sana, haswa nyinyi wakulima kutoka Nakuru County. Maanake mboga yote ambayo mnakuza inasambazwa kona yote, kila pembe ya Kenya. Si kweli? Hapa mjui hivyo chakula ambao mnakuza inaenda mnakula wenyewe. Si mnapeleka sokoni? Inafika Marsabit, inafika Mombasa, inafika Kisumu, inafika kila sehemu ya Kenya yetu. Kwa hivyo ili tuweze kuangalia hali ya afya ya kila mwanadamu ambaye katika nchi yetu ya Kenya, inaanza na chakula ambacho tunakula, si ndio? Si kweli? So hata Biblia imesema forget the past. Forget the past chemicals. New beginning. So kuna keki hapa. Sio mbona wenye kuna keki hiyo wanakatalia hii keki yao. Hii keki inahitaji ije hapa juu ya meza. Keki si juu ya meza. Na pia nipe mtiki. Nikate keki. Ndio. So itahitaji sahani pia. Kila mtu anataka apate keki. Tafadhali wahudumu wa hoteli. Wahudumu tafadhali nipe visu, sahani. Nataka kila mtu aonje keki yake. Angalau mtu akitoka hapa. Wahudumu tafadhali wenye hoteli, naomba sahani, uma, mnipe zote na visu vya kukata keki tafadhali. Wahudumu wa hiyo hoteli wako wapi? Naomba visu tafadhali, nawaita, naomba visu wahudumu wa hoteli tafadhali. Kila mtu kama aonje keki. Ingieni ndani, DJ nipe ngoma. Tafadhali John msaidie wahudumu wa hiyo hoteli wako wapi? Mbona mnawaita mnakaa nje? Tafadhali John ndani. Tunataka usaidizi wenu. DJ.
ऐसी हजारों लड़कियां जो अपने घर से भागकर इस रेगिस्तान में दफन हो चुकी है।
Nimetoa na mafuta nikapewa, nikapanda na mbegu nikapanda ila mvua ikunyesha. Bwana mkubwa, tumefanya kazi ya kuchosha usiku kucha. Bwana mkubwa, tumefanya kazi hata tusipate kitu. Bwana mkubwa, tumefanya kazi ya kuchosha usiku kucha. Bwana mkubwa, tumefanya kazi hata tusipate kitu, lakini kwa neno lako nashusha nyavu, nashusha nyavu, nashusha nyavu, nashusha nyavu. Bwana, kwa neno lako nashusha nyavu, neno lako nashusha nyavu. Yesu, kwa neno lako nashusha nyavu.
quality na tungependa tu produce chakula ambayo ni ya quality. Si namna hiyo? Si ndio? Zero residue. Zero residue. Si namna hiyo? Sasa nafikiria kwa wale ambao wanaendelea kupata keki, pia baada ya hii keki tumewaandalia mankuli, chakula cha mchana. Nafikiria tutaelekezwa hapa chini kwa restaurant. Kisha ni vizuri tulianza na maombi, si ndio? Tumalizia pia, tumalizia kwa maombi na mwenye anatuombea aombee chakula cha mchana. Na pia turudi kwa Doris. Pengine ndio anafikia ako na neno pia kutusomea kumaliza. Si namna hiyo? Tunashukuru sana. Nafikiria maybe kabla tujafika kwa maombi tunaomba tupokee kwanza shukrani, vote of thanks kutoka kwa pengine kwa distributor chakula. Chakula distributor mmoja. George Kayo. Huyu alikuwa senior wangu kabisa. Si unaona amenilea vizuri. Huyu ni senior kwangu. So kwa hivyo unaona aki-exit the stage, vijana tunaingia. Si namna hiyo? He was my former boss. So usimwone namna hii. Akikuwa kuidhinishia AGRIPEST inafanya kazi. Ana uhakika. Yeye pia ni agronomist. Usimwone namna hii ati muuzaji. He's a qualified agronomist with experience of over 15 years. Nafikiria. Karibu na George.
Wakulima mjambo. Sitawachosha sana. Nimeambiwa nirudishe shukrani, si ndio? The first nitambue Ministry of Agriculture, ile kazi mnatufanyia. Madam Odor, kutoka tujuane, it has been a pleasure year in year out. Nikikuja Nakuru hakuna event ile ya maana ninatembea ninakukosa. Na your team Nakuru County ni kaunti kubwa, but kwa sababu ya leadership na support ile unapeana, unaweza kuona ya kwamba team kutoka kwa Ministry of Agriculture inawakilisha vizuri. Na kwa wakulima wa Nakuru, sijui kama mnaelewa, it's not all the counties unakuta Ministry of Agriculture ikiwa active. Kuna kwingine mambo ililala kabisa. Kwa hivyo nashukuru sana madam and your team kwa kushika hawa wakulima mkono na kutembea na wao na kuwaonyesha barabara. Shukurani zangu za pili ni kwa team ya Kapi kwa kuweza kutualika hapa na kutuonyesha mambo mazuri. Tumefurahi. Tumefurahi, si ndio? Kwa hivyo Ian, we are very much thankful for the good work you are doing, kuweza kuhakikisha ya kwamba kesho yetu ya kilimo iko sawa. Nishukuru pia my fellow distributors kwa kuitikia wito, kwa sababu hii product ni mgeni, si ndio? Na kuweza kutoa pesa kwa mfuko na kuwekelea kwa product ambayo ni mgeni na kustock duka kuanzia 50 ml mpaka mtungi ya lita 20, sio ni imani kubwa. Kwa hivyo nashukuru sana my fellow distributors kwa hiyo kazi. Na nikimalizia, my biggest vote of thanks goes to the Nakuru farmers. You never disappoint. Over 5 years nimefanya kazi na wakulima wa Nakuru, kuanzia Kuresoi, kuteremuka Molo, kukuja Mogotio, kukuja hapa tupande hivi Mauche, kwenda mpaka mwisho wa lami. Although lami tuliongeza sasa haina mwisho, si ndio? Jina tutabadilisha watu ya mwisho wa lami, jina tutabadilisha. Kwa hivyo nashukuru sana sana Nakuru farmers, na mkirudi nyumbani mupeleke salamu na mpeleke habari njema ya AGRIPEST. Sawa sawa? Thank you very much.
Kuwa na uhakika atakupa suluhisho. Huyu ni senior wangu Sawa. So maybe pia ningependa nipate shukrani kutoka kwa mkulima mmoja tu, maybe anaweza peana photo fulani. Mwenye anajitolea. Najua tunaweza na kuoga chai. There's a confident gentleman. Makofi kwake tafadhali.
Jambo nyote. Kwa majina naitwa Gabriel Wakibia kutoka Dodori, na niseme tu na appreciate Mr. Ian. Kwa sababu these chemicals are killing us for sure, honestly. And kuwa ya kwamba kuna mtu amefikiria ya kwamba wakulima wa Nakuru, wakulima wa Kenya, wao wakipata dawa ambazo hazitawadhuru, nafikiri tunapaswa kuwapigia makofi. Bado hiyo hapana. Nafikiri tuifanye ile mzuri sana, tuipambe. Tuweke maua, tupambe maua tena, tugogele maua. Asante sana kwa sababu yako. Tunashukuru kwa sababu dawa ambazo tunatumia, na kama vile alikuwa anasema, tunafikiria sisi ambao tunafanya hiyo kazi ya kuspray hatutumii. Lakini wako saingine unapiga dawa na kuna there's weed and na ile dawa inakurudia. So tunakuwa kila saa tunaumia pole pole, na niki kama vile amesema, mimi nisikia maneno yake akasema, when he say that we are being killed slowly, but we may not fight for ourselves anymore, but we can fight for the children of our tomorrow. Ili watoto wetu wawe wakila chakula nzuri, watoto wa watoto wetu wasikuwe na ile magonjwa tuko nayo. Kwa hivyo na mashukuru sana watu wa Kapi for thinking Kenya and thinking about the farmers. Asante sana.
Kwake tena tafadhali. In a forum like this, it's very difficult kupata mtu mwenye akona confidence kama Bwana Gabriel. Si namna hiyo? Makofi kwake tena. Asanteni sana. So nafikiria kwa jinsi ambavyo tulianza, ni vizuri kama tulianza kwa maombi, tutamalizia kwa maombi, kisha nafikiria tutateremka chini, kuna restaurant hapa chini. Nafikiria maybe nitaulizia sijui ni floor. Nafikiria tutaelekezwa na wahudumu wa hoteli, kisha maybe wacha tupate neno kutoka kwa dada yetu Doris. Alituanzia vizuri, si ndio? Sisi tumalizie. Asante, karibu.
Asante. Good afternoon. My name is Doris Kawera. Wanini? Wakazi, si ndio? Tunasikianga Kawera Mwangaza. Sasa ni Kawera mwingine. Okay, let me say I'm so grateful to God for the day has been successful. And let me say that I'm one of their shareholders in Kapi Limited. In 2019, I sold to them 2 limers. I work with Suzu Company, and I'm also a farmer. And I hope you're taking good care of them. Thank you very much. Twasema asante, twasema asante, twasema asante, ewe Mungu wangu. Twasema asante, twasema asante, twasema asante. heaven and earth, we bow before you this wonderful afternoon with a heart of thanksgiving. We thank you, Jehovah God, for the Kapi meeting. We thank you, Jesus, for the honest for this day. And God, it was your will for it to happen. May the glory and honor go to your name. We thank you, Jehovah Redeemer, even for the new product. The new product, King of Glory, the new baby that has been born in Kapi meeting, Jehovah. We read this product into everyone's Jehovah. We speak favor upon this product, everlasting Father. That whenever they go then to other farmers, Jehovah, it will find favor before you, Jehovah Redeemer. We thank you, we exalt your holy name for whom you are, Jehovah. We thank you even for the next session that we had, everlasting King. Bless each and every farm in this place, everlasting God. May they never lack, O Jehovah Redeemer. Expand their territories, everlasting King. And Jehovah, we look upon your holy name, because you said in the book of Jeremiah 29 verses 11 that you have good plans of our lives, O dear God. Plans to bring us prosperity and not disaster. Plans to bring us the future that you hope for, Jehovah. We thank you, embrace you, King of Glory. Because we started, Jehovah, by building, Jehovah, the walls of King of Glory. And Jehovah, we seal them with your precious blood, everlasting Father. That each and every family and Jehovah will experience you in our might with Jehovah. That each and every person who has an accurate King of Glory will experience you in our might with Jehovah Redeemer. And in this process, King of Glory, Kapi Limited, Jehovah will expand their territories, Jehovah, even to the other countries, Jehovah, all over the world. We thank you, you praise you, exalt you for whom you are, Jehovah. We thank you, King of Glory, even for the views that are ahead of us, Jehovah. We cleanse them with your precious blood, everlasting Father. We thank you, even God, for the Eagle Palace, King of Glory, the management, Jehovah, and each and every person who is acting in this place. Renew their strength, everlasting God. We thank you, we praise you, we exalt you for whom you are. In Jesus' mighty name we